That's what winning looks like. 17 months after the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade, another state has rejected Republican attempts to restrict abortion rights. Tuesday, more than 56% of Ohio voters approved Issue 1 and voted to enshrine reproductive rights in the state's constitution. That included 18 counties that voted for Donald Trump in the last presidential election. The Ohio Republican Party is already scheming to undo the will of Ohio voters. Speaking to reporters, Ohio's Republican Senate President Matt Huffman said, "This isn't the end." Dozens of Ohio House Republicans have also signed to a statement denouncing the passage of Issue 1. Joining us now is Democratic Representative Emilia Sykes. She represents the 13th Congressional District in Ohio. Also with us, Democratic Representative Joyce Beatty of Ohio's 3rd Congressional District. She is also the former chair of the Congressional Black Caucus. Representative Beatty, what was your reaction to that vote, and did the number come in about where you expected, or was it more than you expected?
Well, first of all, thank you for having us. And we're very pleased and excited that we were able to be victorious. I was very hopeful from the very beginning. We had a successful election in August, and we did a great job in Ohio. My colleagues and I worked the state because we wanted people to know that they were taking away our freedoms. Women's reproductive rights was on the ballot along with all of our freedoms. And the Ohioans understood what was at stake. And, you know, we have an unconstitutionally gerrymandered legislative chambers. So we knew that all eyes would be on Ohio. So we fought hard for this. And I want to thank all of Ohio for supporting all of our efforts.
Representative Sykes, Roe versus Wade was the law of the land for your entire life until suddenly it wasn't. What was it like for you to see the rights of Roe versus Wade essentially restored in Ohio?
Well, we are all smiles here in Ohio because we were able to finally get our freedoms back from extreme Republicans who did anything and everything possible to make sure that women did not have the ability to access their reproductive rights. And the fact that they took this fight to the streets, they gathered their friends, they got petitions, 700,000 people signed across the state, got it on the ballot, had to go through not one, but 2 elections where Republicans played all kinds of dirty tricks. But now we are able to say we have access to birth control, abortion care, miscarriage care, and the full range of full-term pregnancies. It is a great day to be an Ohioan, and I'm so proud of our folks and so excited that my colleagues like Congresswoman Beatty, who were very, very important in making sure that this passed. I am so excited. I'm so grateful for our state, and I'm really proud of us.
Representative Beatty, what does it mean for next year's election, particularly in Ohio, with Sherrod Brown running for re-election to the Senate? Will this still be an issue?
Oh, definitely. This will be an issue because we know what we're up against. We know that the MAGA Republicans across the state will be scheming. And just as Congresswoman Sykes said, we know what we're up against. We think this will make a difference because people are now motivated because we know our freedoms are still on the line. As quickly as they were able to take away 50 plus years of Roe v. Wade. So we're going to be ready. We know that Senator Brown is on the ballot. We're supporting him, and he too will be victorious. Women will come out and vote. And this issue is not just about women, it's about families. But we have great stories to tell. We've done a lot in Ohio when we look at all of the things we provided with jobs and how hard we're fighting for college tuition. Democrats have put people over politics. And so we're ready for the fight, and I am very hopeful that it will help us as others look to Ohio. Other states are already talking with us about the efforts that we made. Congresswoman Sykes brought other women in from across the United States to be on the battlefield with us. Speaker Emeritus Nancy Pelosi was with us. So we're galvanized and we're ready for the fight.
Representative Sykes, the Republicans are threatening, saying this isn't over. But if you've got this in the Constitution as a constitutional amendment in effect, what can they do?
Well, I worked with some of these Republicans in the state legislature before coming to Congress, and this is just how they behave. Anytime the people in the state of Ohio decide that they are something that they want, they don't care. It is about their power. It is about their extremism and their agenda. They are almost always on the wrong side of the people. And when they don't win, they cheat. We saw this not only with the gerrymandering, with the abortion rights amendment, and we'll continue to see it until their power is checked. But what they continue to underestimate is the power of the people. So I'm excited to be on the side of the people. I will always be on the side of the people, and I will be ensuring that I'm protecting their freedom and fighting against extremism, because we know that it is our responsibility to work on behalf of the folks who elected us and not just to maintain and retain power.
Representative Beatty, if Joe Biden calls and says, what do I need to know about Ohio now and running in Ohio, what would you tell him?
I would tell him that we're prepared to stand with him. We have a great story to tell. And we know that the American people have been watching what we've gone through in Congress over the last several weeks, 22 days to actually get a speaker, having the Republicans vacate their own speaker. We have a great story. We welcome Joe Biden to come here, and we're looking at going from red to purple and even to blue. And I think we're off to a good start. And just as my colleague said, we're on the side of the people, and we're fighting to protect our freedoms. And we're not going to let our Republican colleagues get in our way by rejecting what the American people, and especially those in Ohio, have already said.
Well, President Biden has been known to occasionally at least watch this program, so you might have been speaking directly to him just now. Representatives Joyce Beatty and Emilia Sykes, thank you both very much for joining our discussion tonight.